Hello guys, I'm this hour from HKExcel. Thank you for coming back to our channel again. So this time I would like to share with you guys 3 techniques that I actually applied back in high school, successfully transformed from a really crappy student, almost failing all of the subjects and finally getting all top grades in my IB. First technique is visualization. So what does it mean by visualization? Because right now if you're getting like level 2 or 3, it's very hard for you guys to think or even imagine that you can get a level 7, right? Because you will have self-doubts and then you think that you're not smart enough to get that. But never do that. So always believe in yourself. So if you want to achieve anything, first you have to believe in yourself that you can actually achieve that, right? But of course, believing in yourself, there's like, you need a tool to help you if your confidence is not good enough. So back in the time, what I do is I'll imagine that I really achieve a level 7 and then I even make a fake report card and then write every grade and I change every grade to a level 7. So the fake report card looks exactly the same as the IB report card. So that could really help me to convince myself that I actually get that. But by just making a fake report card is not strong enough to convince your mind. So you have to associate your emotion with it. So yeah, you can imagine like the joy and also the happiness that you actually get that level 7. For example, like you can imagine like you can go into your dream university, maybe Harvard, maybe Oxford, Cambridge, right? Or you can study the subjects that you want. And also it can be other reason like a proof of yourself, because IB diploma is like 2-year time, right? So you can set the goal in the first year and then after 2 years you actually achieve that. So then like in the future, whatever you set and then whatever you visualize, it will finally achieve, right? So it's actually very good practice for you guys to apply right now, and also will really help you to achieve the goal you want. And then secondly is that you need to have a habit of writing down your goals. So many people just set goals but they don't write it down. So what I mean by that is if you write down your goal, so based on the study of University of California in the US, it actually will help you to boost your success rate by 40%. So they actually did a research on with 800 people, and then in the group there are like maybe some people will write down the goals and then some people don't, right? So and then finally after they trace their future, so those who write down the goals, they have 40% more chance to succeed than those who don't write, right? So I'll suggest you guys, if you have a like solid goal and you really want to get maybe a 40 out of 45 in IB, you can just write it down. So remember, so by writing that down, you can actually help reinforce that you need to get that done, and also it will help remind you that every day you need to work on that. So what I suggest you guys to write down your goal is that you can write down your goal one time in the morning when you wake up, so you wake up with your goal, right? And then when you go to sleep, then also you can write down your goal again to remind yourself, so you sleep with your goal. So throughout this 2-year process, I believe like whatever goal you write down, you finally achieve that. And then the last tip for you guys is take massive action. So by just writing down the goal, by just visualizing, but if you don't take any action at all, then finally it won't happen, right? So by taking massive action, you can articulate like strategies. How can you get the goals done, right? So for example, like the goals, you want to get level 7 in your math, right? So you can just write down the steps. How can you get that done, right? So first you need to get the right materials. So maybe you can search online, maybe you can buy materials, you can find tuition center to get the right materials for you to effectively get a level 7. And then secondly, you can also write down maybe, okay, I need to learn from those who actually got level 7 before, right? Or maybe learn from IB experts. So you can write that down, like okay, so maybe in the coming week I will ask maybe 2 or 3 friends who got a level 7 before, and then ask them how do they study, right? So you can like set up goals like that and then massive action and really take action into that, and then finally you'll be able to get whatever grade you want in your IB. So I hope these 3 tips, visualization, write down your goals, and then finally take massive action, will help you transform your IB grade significantly. And of course, last but not least, if you're interested in signing up a free trial lesson with HKExcel, so you can just go to this link and then just fill in your name and also your subjects that you want to get a free trial lesson, then our staff will get back to you within 24 hours. So see you guys next time.